back to the Zero G Media YouTube channel, and today we're still in Germany and we are in Hansa Park. You can see Highlander over there testing the 400-foot drop tower, Carnan in the background. It's going to be a good day. We've never been here before, so it's hopefully good to get back on, get on these lovely rides. Again, joined by Owen and Shaun. None of us have been here, so looking forward to the likes of Carnan, Flock, Highlander obviously as you can see there, and some classic short stop coaster in between over there as well. So we're just walking in, it's about 9:15. Gonna get in the park, head straight to Carnan, I'm guessing.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, we can't not really.
So
I'm quite scared of that drop tower.
We're a bit let down by Kloss yesterday. We thought it'd be a little bit better than it was, so hopefully today Carnan can really deliver. So see you when we're in, otherwise enjoy. At Hansa Park, it's just before 10 o'clock and the entrance area is actually really nice. So what we're doing today, we're going to try exactly the same thing we did yesterday as going to Kloss first thing, as going to Carnan today. Hopefully it doesn't do what Kloss did and spite us and is actually open for park opening. But in general this area is actually really nice. Got the mine train coaster going around over there, you got the Schwarzkopf, you got the stupidly tall drop tower there. But yeah, Carnan, so we'll see you when we're over there. Huge, sprawls all the way out over here to obviously up behind the rattlesnake clone crazy mine over there. It's like the same height as Shambhala. Oh, and you're looking forward to it?
Yeah, I'm really excited now.
Sean has no idea what it is, he's not had a look into it, so it's just a mess of track. It's huge.
I don't know whether it's just a placebo effect, but this track looks a lot wider than the Smiler as well. I'm guessing it is because it's double spined there.
But look at that drop coming out of the tunnel. Right, hopefully we're going to get on it first time today, unlike Kloss yesterday. So let's go. Ride of the day on the amazing Carnan. So that ride, the whole package, the theming, the pre-show, everything is just on point. I'm gonna get some footage of the ride and we'll come back. This ride here is obviously after one ride I'm not going to judge too much, but it's very top 5 contender for me.
Yeah, I think that's just hit me top 3. Yeah, it's only beaten by Shambhala and Taran. I've got to say that indoor bit, I'm not going to spoil it for anyone, but oh my god, I was gripping onto those clamshells. Obviously
it's the clamshells, Gerstlauer trains, really comfy, really good. How is it, Sean?
Scary, that indoor bit. Top 2, Taran, major cases.
So yeah, that was a lot better than expectations. Obviously we was on the second train of the day as well, so it's not had the chance to warm up just yet. So hopefully we get a few more rides on it later on and it's going to be even better. But the whole theme, the indoor section, the indoor drop-ish thing, not going to say any more, but definitely come out to Hansa Park and give it a go. Quality. Ride of the day, we're going to have a ride on the second Gerstlauer, this time a launched Eurofighter. This is Flock van Novgorod. Is that it, Owen?
I couldn't tell you.
So yeah, Flock van Novgorod. Waiting time of 12 minutes. Very accurate that is. One downside of Carnan is that the throughputs due to the inside part is awful. So this obviously Eurofighter launched should be nice and good throughputs. I think here it comes. Airtime. Let's go.
Ein dunkler Geist aus alten Zeiten, einst von Fürst Rühne gejagt, hingerichtet und den Krähen überlassen. Doch wie ich findet auch er keine Ruhe, getrieben von dem Fluch.
Of Flock van Novgorod, and once again another really good Gerstlauer coaster. Probably my favourite in Eurofighter I've done, or definitely is. And once again the theming, like Carden was unbelievable theming. That again was some of the best theming I've ever seen on a coaster, especially on the ride.
I think that theming was probably better than Carnan's, to be honest. And that exit then was amazing. But
yeah, the exit to the ride is like the best part. It's got a slide, it's got like a little mini horror maze sort of looking thing. But in general, both of these coasters here, if you haven't already, just don't look up anything about them. Yeah. Just do them.
That had a massive surprise for me that I didn't know about. I knew about the main outdoor section, but there was like
once again another indoor section. Yeah, so there's an indoor section again on this one, 2 indoor sections.
And a bonus dark ride section.
Bonus dark ride. That is one of the best Gerstlauers. Both of them, this park in general at the moment is really good. The theming's. How was that, Sean? Mint. Lots of secrets here. They don't like filming either. I was filming through the queue line a little bit. He wasn't happy, but I wouldn't spoil anything for you if you was coming, because it's very unique, the rides, aren't they? Very unique.
Yeah, really. This feels like a very German park. Like, when I'm coming to Germany, these are the type of parks I want to come to. Like Hansa Park, I say, very corporate. It's just like Merlin, coffee and paste, but he is very unique, and I like that.
We may even go and have another ride because the queue's nice and short. On Flock de Novgorod, once again, back row ride this time, we did front row last time. Really smooth, and just a really good coaster, to be honest. It's nothing more you can say. The theming's great, as I said in the last clip. Everything's just really good. How was your second ride?
Really good, yeah. We did it on the back row this time, and I actually think I preferred it on the back row because you didn't see that launch coming.
The launch is really good, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really good. It's so fast. Really intense.
It's like 0 to 60 in like 1.5 seconds or something silly.
It's the second fastest accelerating coaster in the world, so it's only beaten by the Dompa at Fujiku, so that's like pretty cool as well.
So yeah, we're now going to go see what other coasters we can find, other rides.
Got a cheeky +1 over here.
And the 400-foot drop tower as well.
Yeah, and the 400-foot drop tower, thanks for reminding me.
Let's go. A cred has been spotted. I believe it's a Preston and Barbary kids coaster. I got one at Leesburg, I believe. I've been on that one. So now time to get the +1. Owen and Shaun are running straight towards it. If I fit, I'm on. Enjoyed that ride too much.
Definitely cheeky 4-lap special as well.
4-lap special.
4 laps.
And +1.
Yeah.
Second one of those Preston and Barbarys I've done. Did the first one of those at Leesburg. I believe it's called like Little Boulder or something. But now we're over to probably go do Loch Ness, which is the Schwarzkopf Looper, and the Mine Train. With the theme of the whole park, all of the area around Nessie and the Mine Train have really good theming. I believe it's quite new as of recently, but all of it looks really good. We're about to go on the Mine Train, but the whole area over by Loch Ness, Nessie, everything perfect. And Owen's very excited to get on Highlander, as you can see towering above up there.
I'm not looking forward to that. I think it's the 3rd tallest drop tower in the world.
But time for Nessie, which is right here. Nessie, Owen, how was Nessie?
Busy around here.
There's a lot of school trips, I think, but yeah, Nessie, Swartzkopf, there was airtime, there was theming, there was a good intense loop.
Proper, yeah, proper classic sports shop that. I've never been on one like that before, so that was quite good. Yeah, I liked it.
Very good. So now we are going to head on to Royal Scotsman, the mine train, before we finally drag Owen onto that 400-foot beauty there, Highlander. This whole Scottish area actually really nice. So the whole of this Scottish area is quite new. All the theming's done, but 3 coasters down. Not quite sure how many to go. We haven't really checked, but there's quite a few little ones to get on. So 4 coasters down actually, yeah. We did. So on to the Scotsman. So how was your front row ride, guys, on the Scottish?
Yeah, it was pretty janky though. It's quite rough that.
It was really cool though that the lift hill does go through the loop of the Swartzkopf, as you can see over there. It's really, really close to the actual loop. If you got out at the same time, that'd be...
Yeah.
But now we're doing Owen's most anticipated ride.
Oh, I'm actually dreading this. It's a Highlander.
Highlander, the 390 foot tall gyro coaster. Gyro tower. So we're gonna get on this, and Owen's gonna...
Oh, I'm gonna...
He's gonna bleep himself. Let's go.
Oh fuck. Oh, sorry.
So, tilting is between 10 and 1, and super tilt between 3 and 6. I guess we'll come back later to do super tilt.
Hey, what does that mean?
What was your experience on Highlander?
That was not okay. It was. I knew that it was going to tilt, but I didn't think it would tilt that much. So I'm not looking forward.
So that was normal tilt, and we got super tilt later. So you're looking forward to super tilt?
Absolutely not. That was too high for me. That I actually went white on it, and I could feel the whole tower moving in the wind. And what is the point in having something that tall? Can someone explain to me, because that wasn't okay? I felt like I could see the UK from up there.
But there wasn't much force on the drop, was there? The drop itself
wasn't that forceful, but with these anyway, it's the anticipation of it rather than the drop, and that topped it for me. Where?
And once again, there's a lot of wasps here. But no, Highlander's really good. The drop wasn't really forceful. You get really good views of the whole park, and Carnan and the sea, which is just over there. To super tilt later we go.
Oh no.
Another log flume. It's great to have them in this country, unlike back at home. So this has 3 log flumes, or water rides that we can, 4 water rides that we can see. It's got a storm surge style. Yeah. It's got 2 log flumes. It's got like a shoot the chute. Yeah. So this one looks like it's got a few drops from what we can see on Highlander. So I'm gonna give it a go. You ready to get moist?
Sure am.
Are you ready to get moist?
Yeah.
I'm ready to get moist. Actually, a really decent log flume, and a very wet log flume. There's a very wet man.
Slightly moist.
Slightly wet.
A bit damp. Can't really see with my hair. Oh, what spray's coming off it?
But no, it's actually a really good log flume. It's actually got quite a few different animatronics. 2 drops. First one was a soaker, and Freak Massacres here as well. Looks better than the one at Full. It's a soaker. Time for the German Storm Surge, which has a little rapid section at the end. Actually has quite a good section, obviously at the top up there. And perfect timing, as we're coming on, it's starting to rain. Not the best of luck for weather on this trip, but hopefully the rain makes Carnan, Flock and other coasters run a lot quicker a bit later on. A lot more manageable and a lot more throughput here at Hansa. It's not moving, doesn't stop moving, straight up, no mucking around, getting on and off, perfect. How was your ride on German Storm Surge?
Meh, it was forgettable.
It wasn't as fast as Storm Surge. It was a lot longer than Storm Surge, and obviously had the rapid section. But I actually prefer Storm Surge.
Yeah, same. I prefer the boats on this though, because you don't got wet feet.
Yeah, there's no wet feet on this, they sort of are a little bit different. But the rain has started to come down again today, so our August summer trip to Germany, perfect weather.
Oh.
So Carnan is still running though, so we're going to go over and give Carnan another go, and then have some lunch, and then get the last couple of creds that we need at the park, and then do re-rides and flats. And they're stuck. Second ride of the day on Carnan, and that time we was lucky enough to get the front row, which is automatically assigned for you by some amazing pre-show. That is a bit long at times, which does mean the throughput are a bit air, but front row in the rain, and then rails were moving. How was that, Owen?
Oh, that was really good. That was a lot better than well, my first ride anyway. I really liked it the first time. It was so intense, and we got some like insane ejector air on that, whatever you want to call it, element. Yeah, it was, honestly, it was really good.
It's got force, it's got airtime, it's got speed, it's got pre-show. It's one of the best coasters I've personally been on. Don't know where just yet, but we'll work it out with a load more rides, because it is walk-on. We waited 5 minutes to get on, just purely the pre-show, so it's a really empty park today, which is perfect for getting on Carnan, Flock and everything else multiple times before 6 o'clock. How was that, Shaun?
It was great. Like, it's definitely warmed up, but I guess the rain helped as well, where it was so much more forceful, a lot faster. Literally thought something like go flying out.
Ejector airtime pretty much everywhere, and some amazing hang time at the end.
Yeah, that cheeky invasion at the end.
Hang time, who's that? So we're gonna go on the Wackle Brücke. Sounds like a bit of a wacky bridge to me. I fell down the stairs yesterday, so I'm gonna make sure not to fall in the water today. So I'm gonna go through this. Owen's gonna fall over. Wacky Widgener. More airtime than Carnan. Don't fancy falling down there, so let's get off. Time for the crazy mine. Maybe the same layout as Rattlesnake, but Crazy Mine was a bit crazier. That hurt a bit.
Yeah, it was very close, but there was no trims at all right until that last bit. That was really good.
One of the best wild mouse to be done.
Yeah, definitely. Really good theming as well.
Yeah, much better theme than like Rattlesnake, but yeah. We are actually going to get food now. But we've only got one more cred to get, which is the one over there somewhere. Then we're going to do re-rides and re-rides on Carnan on a 5-minute wait. Yeah. Getting his big German sausage. I've already got my big German sausage as well. Tastes very nice. I had a bite.
Oh! So once again, you've got Owen's camera services. Whilst we watch Adam try and spin this. Oh, he's failed. Well, we've got Shaun going. That's how you're meant to do it. There we go. The big top's doing it. Jesus Christ!
Old West Zone after getting spun around on them horrible little contraptions.
They were quite fun. Feel a bit sick after that though.
Do feel a bit sick.
Foot long German sausage.
Nothing to complain about there.
Filled with curry.
So, it's great views of Carlin pretty much wherever you are in this park. It's not as big as we thought, but it's a really, really nice park to be fair. Everywhere is actually really well themed.
Yeah, it's really nice. I like this park. I think I prefer this park more than Heidi yesterday, definitely.
And the rain's keeping off for now, so we're going to get plenty more rides on that beautiful thing. But we're going to go get the last cred that we haven't got just yet.
Sure are. I think it looks like a Vekoma family coaster. I'm not too sure though.
I think it's a Gerst.
Is it a Gerst?
I think. I'm not sure. Correct us below.
It is Gerstland, isn't it?
We may even give a ride to Los Prachilos for Ollie, Amy. Ollie Beasy loves these. But yes, away we go. But we sort of had to pop in here again when it was another walk-on wait.
Yeah, that was really good. We got back road that time, and that, I'd say back road, that's on par with Shambhala. It's my second favourite coaster. Other rows, my third favourite, but that is phenomenal.
The back drop,
oh my God.
the back row on that first drop, you get some eject airtime. Eject airtime there. It's fast, it's smooth. The lap bars are really good, the trains are sick. In general, for me, I think it's probably my number 2. I don't know, it's with a few more rides, who knows. I don't know if it's going to beat this shit or not, but it is really, really good. But we are now going to get another cred. That one right there to finish off the day. But I think the boys are going to go for a bit of a bounce. So, why not? Owen's going to give us a little pull.
Like a blind leading the blind. Yeah. Hey, all them gym sessions have been paying off, guys. Oh my God.
Dispatch. Viking themed kids coaster. Haven't really done our research into names or anything. But another coaster here at Hansa Park that has a indoor dark section thing. Did you enjoy that?
Yeah, that was really good. They really like making the coasters full experiences here.
They always have like little pre-show bits on the coaster. There's always animatronics. They love their screens at the top of the lift hill here as well.
Yeah,
so
really good. I wish I knew what they were saying.
The actual coaster was actually quite decent for a kids coaster as well.
Yeah, it was really smooth. I think it was Gerst as well. I got it wrong about the coma.
They don't really have social distancing here, and Shaun, as there's 3 of us, there was 3 seats left, so me and Owen sat next to each other, and there was 1 seat left at the front next to a kid.
Yeah. That's really awkward.
So Shaun was next to a random child, but you know, had people on the same row as us next to us. There's nothing really happening different here apart from hand sanitizers.
Yeah, hand sanitizers and masks. They're quite strict with that, but yeah, they're not really strict on the actual social distancing.
Owen's riding a horse.
Hold on, not the only thing around.
The rain for too long, it's starting to come down quite heavy again. Luckily, a lot of the major coasters here have a major part of their layout indoors. Flock, which we're going on again now, its launch is indoors. It's maybe a little bit painful when we come outside, but unlike Heidi yesterday, they seem to be remaining open. Yep, there we go. So operations seem to be a little bit better, or much better here in the rain than they were yesterday at Hansa Park, which decided to close their rides an hour early. So here we go again for another ride on Flock, this time in the quite heavy rain. Perfect German August weather.
We've just come off another ride on Flock. It's our third ride of the day. This one was in torrential rain though. Turn it round so you can see how wet it is. See it there. To be honest though, it didn't really detract from the experience. It was still just as fun. It was really intense. We sat on the back row again. Yeah, it was really good. I rate it really highly. Not as good as Carnin, but it's not far off. It definitely gets into the top 10. It's one of my favourite Gerts by far. See what Adam thinks.
Very good, very wet. But yeah, obviously Carnin's better, much better. Carnin's either my number 2, sneaking up there to potentially 1. Not yet. But no, it's a very, very good ride, no matter rain or shine.
Yeah, it's definitely got a strong top 2 in this park, and then it's got a lot of good filler attractions as well, like Nessie and the big drop tower and the mine train, stuff like that. It's a really good park, but just hopefully the rain goes off, and then yeah, we'll carry on with the rest of our day. We're just having a little pit stop now. So see you in a bit.
Log flume number 2 of the day, the Super Splash. It's a really tall drop with a really small boat, and it had like an airtime hill halfway down, which sent us a little bit of a jagged hill. How was your trip on that one, Owen?
That was good. Got quite munched on that as well. And yeah, there was quite a good bit of airtime and really good views of the park. So yeah, I like that one. That was good. I preferred it to that one too. I thought it was better than that one. That one got you too wet.
So yeah, we don't know where we're going exactly next, but we've got a few hours left of the park, about 3 hours.
3 hours left.
So we're going to go re-ride a load of things, do Carnin plenty more times, and see what other flat rides and little rides we haven't done. Favourite place, where are we?
Gift shop.
Plenty of Highlander merch, plenty of ride merch. In their prime. So we can see what we can find, buy some merchandise and get back out there on the creds. Owen to face his fear and do the super tilt version of Highlander. So between 1 and close on every single day, they go to the super tilt. So obviously at the top, before you drop, they tilt the gondola down. Earlier in the day when it was tilt, probably about, what'd you say, 30 degrees?
Felt like super tilt up there, but yeah, my 30 degrees.
And hopefully right now it'd go to 90, but I doubt that.
Oh god, no.
So we'll find out and have another ride on this amazing 400-foot tall gyro tower. Ride of the day on Highlander, the gyro tower there. So super tilt didn't mean it tilted further. What it did when we was at the top, it tilted down. Still quite far, it would say probably about 30 to 40 degrees. But instead of coming back up before dropping, it drops you when you was obviously tilted. So it was a lot better with this super tilt, because she's obviously looking down the whole way. Obviously similar to Falcon's Fury, but obviously that's pretty much 45 degrees vertical. And Nessie has just got us very wet. Your ride on the super tilt, I mean.
That felt a lot more intense than the first time, and I got a little bit scared. I shut my eyes halfway down. It was too much. It was like we just kept falling, and I thought, oh, that's it, we're going to hit the ground. So
I had to give him a little bit of a cuddle afterwards.
that was pretty scary, but I did appreciate the cuddle. Thank you.
So now it's about 2 hours left of our day, so we're going to go and lap Carnin and Flock van Novgorod. Lovely flat ride here. We are waiting for it to obviously go at the moment. We're having a bit of a roll back.
Yeah, we're rolling back at the moment.
So yeah, we'll have a lovely ride and we'll see you when we come off. One of the first flats of the day we've done, obviously, other than Highlander.
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 Yeah.
Here we go. Have depth charge as well as storm surge here at the park. We was heading over to the beautiful Carnon, but we're gonna head back via depth charge. Don't know what it's called, but have a little race and head back on that Gerstlauer beautiful coaster right there. Who's gonna win, Owen?
Definitely.
What does that mean? Because you're the heaviest.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's go. Difference is that at the top all the boats are lined up. You have to put the boat on the conveyor on the slide yourself.
It's so heavy as well. Yeah, it's quite heavy down.
Well, think of the staff that do it every single day. How many times a day?
I know, the poor fort stuff.
And at the bottom you have to put it back on the conveyor boat yourself. So if you fancy a workout, come by Barracuda all day. Where are we going?
We are going to Carnon!
Little Carnon marathon. We just did 4 rides in a row as it was pretty much walk on. I have unfortunately lost my glasses somewhere and I can't really see. I mean, it's worth it because Carnon is a very, very good ride. The only downside to it is the really, really bad batching they do, and if you've ever been on it, that you'll understand. It's just not good when you've got awkward groups. But the actual ride itself, after doing it a lot, is either a number 1 or 2 for me. I'm just not sure to say. It's just really, really good. There's ejector air time, there's speed, there's just everything. How is it for you now, Aaron?
Yeah, it's probably my number 3. Because front row is quite good, back row is quite good, the middle rows are a bit...
Yeah, and obviously you can't choose your row, so it's, if you get the middle row, we got 2 twice then.
Yeah. What happens inside is probably one of my favourite elements on a coaster. However, I'm really not a fan of the pre-show. It just slows the operations down far too much, and it just causes issues with other guests as well. But yeah, it is a really solid ride, really good.
How was it for you, Sean?
What was that?
How's Carnon?
Oh, it was great. Other than that batching issue we had, where there's just always issues with guests, where in the groups that you get like. Loads of groups of 3. Everyone has to split up. So we like point blank refused, we were not going separately again.
Yeah. There is sometimes batching issues, but it's a very, very good ride and highly recommend coming out to Hansa Park for it. We're going to have another go. The Rapids ride, the Storm Surge-esque coast water ride, and then maybe have 1 or 2 rides on Carnon before the end of the day. One more and final ride on Flock the Norgård, our 5th ride of the day. It is a really good ride.
Yeah. Got a bit of Gerstlauer after that now, but it was really good. Yeah.
It is a smooth Gerstlauer, but after riding Carnon 7 times?
Yeah. No, 8.
8 times. Riding Flock 5 times. There's a little bit of Gerstlauer squeaking in now. So it's 10 to 6, park closed at 6. We're going to see if we can squeeze in one more ride on the drop tower. Highlander up there, as it is near the exit of the park. Might go get some merch. But if not, we're going to head off. Have you had a good day, Owen?
Yeah, it's been brilliant. I've actually preferred today more than yesterday. I love quirky parks like this, and you can tell it's like a small family-owned park as well, but we've got 2 really, really good standout coasters, so if you get the chance, I'd definitely recommend visiting here. Absolutely.
See if we do anything else. If not, we'll wrap up the vlog. Our day here at the Hansa Park Resort. We've left the park now, and it is one of my favourite parks in Europe, to be honest. It's just very unique, very European, and has a really, really good selection of coasters. And obviously the Carnon, the main draw of the park, is now my number 2 coaster, and it is your number
3. Yeah,
for you, Sean.
It's really good.
2. So Carnon is a top coaster, and Flock is also a really, really good launch Eurofighter. They've got some other really good rides. So obviously Highlander, the drop tower there. Ness is a good classic. And you've obviously got the Mine Train and a few other kids rides as well, which are really worth coming to do. You've got the Observation Tower, which we didn't do today as well, but highly recommend coming to the park. It is a really nice theme park as well. The theming on some of the rides are outstanding. It's been a great day, as we say, here at the Hansa Park Resort. Got our car park ticket, which is a bit of a faff because the staff are a little bit rude, if we're honest. It's been a bit of a theme the last 2 days, but never mind, the park is really, really good itself. The operations have been really good today, even despite the rain most of the time. Nice to drive back to Hamburg now before I fly home tomorrow, so if you have enjoyed, please make sure to like the video and subscribe to the Zero G Media YouTube channel. Go check out Owen Taylor 121 on Instagram and the Smiler Shaun as well. Not exactly sure on the actual handle, but it'll be below. But thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and we will see you in the next video. Goodbye.
Bye.